Shalom, Israel. This is Baltimore, ISUPK Baltimore School Sabbath Service. Today is September the 6th, 25th. Minister Israel Amadian. Let's go down for that. Give me the one. The one. The door you want one spot. Why Sha'ala? Should probably step that a little bit too. Okay, right here. Step in. Step back. Yep. Step back too. All right, so now we wanna set this prayers. Shalom. Yes. Yeah, we start. You don't pray about this to pray. It's not sure. You gotta say Men of Israel, Amadim, Wakwaya, Hakwadam, which means to rise and face the east. We're going to be reading the Lord's Prayer first in the Hebrew. Now, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadah, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak Wakad, Taba'ah, Batazayaka, Ayah, Aisha, Ba'arakza, Kawah, Ayah, Bashemayim, Natal, Bakam, Call, Yawam, Salak now, Kabawak now, Kasalak now, Kabawakia now, Kaba'aya now, Banasai Wam, Kabashaya now, Bayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Malakwa, Wahala, Wahakapara, La'awalamium, Aman. And in English, Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts,
Give us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
and we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not to temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is Hakat power, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahweh Shah,
Baba Kushah,
Baba Kushah,
the Thalanaw,
the Thalanaw,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Hakat, Lord Pa'ah,
La'apa'ah,
Kol Marakab,
Kol Malakah,
Wakol Marawak,
Kol Malawak,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Latahara,
Latahar,
Hamatazarayim,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Lahakiam,
Lahakim,
Hamakiam,
Hamakim,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Al-Rakafwa,
Al-Wakakwa,
Hatama'ala,
Atama'ala,
Lagarashan,
Galasham,
Bahashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahweh Shah,
the Wadaman,
the Wada Aman. And in English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name Yahweh Shah,
in the name Yahweh Shah,
please give us the power,
please give us the
power to heal
power to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name Yahweh Shah,
In the name Yahweh Shah,
thank you,
so be it. So be it. This is blessed Israel, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem Yahweh Shah,
Hashem Yahweh Shah,
Barak Lanaw,
Barak Lanam,
Wayeshara Allah,
Rayeshara Allah,
Wahabaya,
Wahabaya,
Sapari,
Tapari,
Barak,
Barak,
Bahashem Yahweh Shah,
Hashem Yahweh Shah,
Wadaman,
Wada Aman. And in English, Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shah,
in the name Yahweh Shah,
bless us,
and Israel,
and the school,
and the school,
and the name Yahweh Shah,
in the name Yahweh Shah.
thank you,
So be it. So be it. This is Psalms 121.
Aisha, Ayanya,
Al-Bahari,
Ahahari,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayam,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Azari,
Azar,
Azari, Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayam,
Shamayam,
Wa'aratza,
Wa'ratza,
Al-Yatan,
Ayatan,
Lamawat,
Mabawat,
Ragoka,
Wagalka,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Salakia, Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamar,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Ana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Bala'ah,
Bala'ah,
Rayashan,
Yasham,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yashara'ala,
Yashra Allah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Zalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yah,
Yamyamka,
Yamyamka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakakab,
Yakakah,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makorah,
Makal Rai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Akapashka,
Akapasha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'aka,
Taza'aka,
Wabawa'aka,
Waba'aka,
Ma'ak,
Ma'at,
Wa'ai,
Awalam,
Awalam.
And in English, I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh,
My help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth Israel
He that keepeth Israel
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
Israel,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite me by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth,
from this time forth
even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 83. Al-Hayim,
Al-Hayim,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Gamayam Laka,
Al-Dakarash,
Al-Dakarash,
Wa Al-Dakakwash,
Al-Dakakwach, Al,
Kayab,
Kayab,
Hana,
Ana,
Yabyaka,
Yabyaka,
Yamayawan,
Yami Yawam,
Womashanaya,
Wamashanayaka. Nish. Nasha. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Imaka. Ya'ira Yamwa. Sawa. Wayatayawa. Al-Taza Pawanyaka. Amara. Lakawa. When a cock get him. Magalia. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yashira'ala. Wa'ai. Kaya. Nawa'ai Tazawa. La. Yakabwa. Al Yakab. Barya. Yakar. Yakarapwa. Ahoya. Adawam. Waya sha. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. Gabal. Wa'anwa. Wa'amala. Kalashat. Slap. I'm Yashabi. As a war. Gum Ashua. Nalawa. I'm a ayn. Hayawa. I'm a wa. Zarawai. Labanya. Lawat. Salat. Aisha Laham. Kamadian. Kasaya. Sarai. Ra'a. Yes, Ra'a. Kasaya Ra'a. Kasaya Ra'a. Kayabian. Banako. Koya Yashawan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan. Da'ara. Hayawa. The man. La'adam. Shayakyam. Narayab Mawa. Ka'arab. Wakaza'aba. Wakazaba. Wakaza told Zaman. Wakaza told Zamanan. Call. Let's say Kayam. Hold on. Let's say Yakamwa. Call. Let's say Yakamwa. Ashar. Amara. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Na'afwa. Alahaya. Shayathamwa. Kagogla. Kakwash. Lapanya. Wakab. Ka'ash. Daba'ira Ya'ira. Wakalaba. Dalawat.
Hari,
Hari,
Tom,
Tom,
the Radakma,
Dawadama,
Basara Iraka, Basara Iraka, what was Sapaka,
what was a paka,
the Bahal,
Dalaholo,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Kanyaham,
Pineham,
Palawan,
Qualawans,
Waya Quashwa,
Wayapaquashwa,
Shimka,
Shumka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabasu,
Waya Bahova,
Wayabaho,
Aya,
Ayas,
Waya Kapara,
Wayapapara,
Waya Abadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Waya Da'aiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Ayakal,
Ayakol,
Salakia, Alko,
Alko,
Pa'aratza,
Pa'aramsa. And in English, keep that not silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold out thy peace,
Hold out thy peace,
and be not still, O Yahweh.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, the enemies make a tumult,
Thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate
and
thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
against thy hidden ones.
and against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come, let us cut them off,
let us cut them off
for being a nation,
for being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
So they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
one said,
They are confederate against
they are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of
the
Edom,
tabernacles of Edom,
and the Israelites,
and the Israelites,
and of Moab,
of Moab,
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal,
Baal,
and
and
Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
Ashes also joined with them.
Ashes also joined with them.
They have hope in the children. They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah, do unto them,
Do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sarah,
as you sincere,
as to Ben,
as you Ben,
at the brook of Kazan,
and the brook of the sun,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a rat,
Make their nobles like the rat,
and like the ant,
and like the ant.
yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as a bot,
as a bat,
and as a
and
lunar,
as a morning.
who said,
He said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like the wheel,
as the stumble before the
as
wind,
the sun before the wind,
as the fire burns the wood,
as the fire burns the wood,
and as the flames set the mountains on
and
fire.
at the same flame set up the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Don't persecute
with
them
thy temples,
with thy temples,
and make them afraid,
and make them afraid
with thy storm,
of thy storm.
fill their faces with shame,
Bear their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh,
Oh Yahweh,
make them confounded
make them confounded
and troubles forever.
trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
and then they
that
know
men may know
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
art Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. These are the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
what Yahweh shot,
what Yahweh shot,
what Mayaka Allah,
what Yaka Allah,
what Alahaya,
what Allah,
Mataza Ba'aya, Mataza Baya'a,
Mataza Baya'ah,
Alawat Yahan,
Alawak Yahan,
Alawat Yan,
Halawaki,
Tasaranya,
Hatsaranya,
Mataza Yanya,
Watazaranya,
Haka Yayo, Haka Yayo,
Akoya Yoga,
what? Yeah, hold on. What? Yeah. What? Yeah.
Wahak,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashim,
Bashim,
Yahusha,
Yahusha,
Wadama.
Duwadaman. And in English, bless you Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and
and
Yahusha,
Yahusha,
and Michael,
and Mike,
and the angels,
and the angels,
and Commander General
and
Yahan,
Commanding Jeremiah,
the generals,
the general,
the captain,
captain,
the officers,
the troopers,
and the sisters,
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
and the name Yahusha,
and Yahusha.
thank you, so be it.
This is and these are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and
and
earth,
all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
and then Yahusha.
and name Yahusha,
Listen to us now.
listen to us now,
Right now. Said evils and curses,
that evils and curse
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and
to
destruction
the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against us,
that speak against
the prophet, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, Said evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure, of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches, to enter into thy sanctuary, Said evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the Edomites, and their nation, and their drug dealers, the courts, the princesses, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and all, Roman Catholic Church, Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, Plaza Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, space program, armed, Navy, Air Marine, Walsh, open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thy people, that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction, to all the heathen, that stand in the way, try to stop us, from broadcasting your word, throughout the planet Earth, let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro, through the earth, and consume them. Let the plague, hit the house of the thief, and the murder. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathen, that come up against us, as we speak thy word, and cause it to be known, by all, that it is the angels that have done it, cause it to be spread, through the media, throughout the whole world, cause them to shake thy come, in the name of Yahushua, thank you always, so be it. 1, 2, 3. Wait, Shishabian. Yep. Oh, yeah, right. You good. All right, Shalom Israel. We're going to be starting in Leviticus chapter 11, verse 41 to 47. First in the Hebrew, then in the English. Close to like 15 minutes. This is Leviticus chapter 11, verse 41. Wakol Hasharatazah Al Ha'aratazah Shakwatazah Hawa'ah La'ah Ya'akol. Verse 42. Kol Hawalak Al the Kawan Wakol Hawalak Al Araba'ai Aid Kol Marabaha Maraba'ah Regalayam Lakol Hasharatazah Al Ha'aratazah La'ah the Akol one the Kala'awam Salakit Kaya Shakwatazah Ham. Verse 43. Al the Shakwatazah was the Pashta
Napash, the Yakam, Bako. What I say? Bako, Hasharatiza, Wala'a, the Tama'awa, Baham. When a Natama thumb bump or bam. Verse 44. Kaya Anya Ka'awa Alahayakam Wahayayat thumb Kadashiam Ko Kadawash Anya Wala'a Datama'awa Napash Dayakam Bako Hashatat Hasharatiza Paramash Ha'aratiza. Verse 44. Verse 45. Kaya Anya Yahweh Hama'au or her Ma'au her Atakam Ma'aratiza Matazar Rayam Lahayat Lakam La'a Lahayam Wahayayatam Kodashiam Ko Kodawash Anya. Verse 46. Za'ah the Warah Habahamha Habahamaham, or it's Habahamha Habahamha. I think it's Waha Wako Napash Hakayaha Parok Mashah Bamayam Walako Napash Hishar Tazah Aratiza. Lahabadia Bayan Hatama'a Wabayan Hatahar Wabayan Hakaya Hana Akal La Wabayan Hakaya Ashar La'a the Akal. And that's it. Is it pin over there? Say it again.
I was saying, just explain it.
As what?
Don't the kids over there, just explain it.
It's a thought. My bad, I can hear you.
It's all right. I need to speak to us.
Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 11, verse 41 through 47 in the English.
Okay. This is Leviticus chapter 11, verse 41. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination. It shall not be eaten. Verse 42. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all fours, or whatsoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. It's like, if I may add. Good. So what this is talking about, this is talking about creatures, mainly like bugs, insects, or anything that's unholy. You cannot eat them. So it's like spiders, maybe like a praying mantis. You can't eat those at all, because those are an abomination according to the Bible. Verse 43. Ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them, that ye shall be defiled thereby. Verse 44. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Hey, and I also would like to add too, he talking that, like the brother said, he's talking about the unclean creepeth things that creepeth upon the earth. And we, like in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we teach that the word means holy, which it does mean. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear it in verse 44, when him saying that I am the Lord your God, ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, meaning you shall be separate. For I am holy, because he's saying, for I am separate. You know what I'm saying? So the other nations, they eat creeping things. You know what I'm saying? You watch the Asian man, which is the Moab, you know what I'm saying? And Ammon, they eat all of the creeping things. You know what I'm saying? In India, they eat a lot of creeping things that creep around. We are separate from them. We don't do what they do, you know what I'm saying? Because we have our God that we follow, you know what I'm saying? And this is how we show, this is how we, our obedience to the Most High, by not doing what the other nations do. You know what I'm saying? This is something that we learn clearly in the scripture, that we do certain things, and you can tell that it's not for everybody, because that word means separate. So everybody, we have to be, somebody has to do something different than us for us to be separate from them. So this can't be talking about everybody, how the Christian church says. Go ahead.
Got on concert. Verse 45. For I am the Lord that bringeth you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. Verse 46.
Shalakia. And then that's further knowing that he's talking to a group of people, because he's talking to the people that he brought out of the land of Egypt. He's not talking to the Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? He didn't bring the Egyptians out of the land of Egypt. So you know that these scriptures are not for everybody. He's talking to a nation that he brought out of bondage in Egypt. And that was it. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 46.
What's going on?
This is the law of the beast, and of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and every creature that creepeth upon the earth. So if I may add to this. So what he's saying is that there's a law for each of these creatures that are holy and unholy. The salmon we're allowed to eat, but lobster or crab we're not allowed to eat. That's why he made them unclean to clean the earth. There's a reason why Most High sets laws for these. Verse 47, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beasts that may be eaten and the beasts that may not be eaten. So like what he said in the scriptures already, exactly what I said. That's it, sir.
Which one? English. Okay. All right, now we're going to be reading. Now we're going to be reading in Leviticus chapter 12, verse 1 through 7. Leviticus chapter 12, verse 1. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha'ah, La'amar. Verse 2. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yeshara'al, La'amar, Asha, Kaya, the Zara'ai, Wayalad, Zakol, Watama'ah, Shiba'ah, Yamayam, Kaya Maya, Kayamai, Nada, the what, the Tama'ah, verse 3. Wabaya Wam. Is that a nut or a pup? I think that's Shamyan ya Hashayan ya. See on verse 3. I can't read my writing. Sloppy. Any cups in there?
Shamyan ya.
Oh, cup. That's a hot enough. Hashamyan ya. Yamawal. Bashar. Aralahwa. Verse 4. Washalashyam. Yawam. Go out. Washalash. Hey, Maya, you can sit her, just sit her down in the chair, all right? She'll be okay. She's not asleep. What was I at?
He was on verse 4, sir.
All right, let me start from the beginning. Washalashyam. Yawam. Washalash. Yamayam. Sashab. Badamya. Tahara. Bakol. Kodash. La'ah. The guy. Wa'ol. Hamakodash. La'ah. Taba'ah. Aid. Mala'ah. Yamai. Tahara. Shalom, y'all. Verse 5. Wa'ain. Mukwapa. The lad. Good.
Come. No. Put your thing on your head. No. You start breathing.
All right.
Hurry up.
Is that verse 6, right?
Come.
Come. La'ay la'a. Waban. Yawan. Awa. Thar. The rock. Lakatum. Lakat. Ah. Ow. Katak. Aho. Mawa'ai. Ow. Kakahan. Verse 7. Waha karai. Waha kara yabwa. Lapanya. Yahweh. Wakapar. Alaya. Watahara. Mamakwar. Damaya. Za'ak. Dawara. Hayalada. Lazakar. Awar. Salaki. Awa. Lanaquab. And that's it.
Oh, that's good. There we go. We go.
Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 12, verse 1 through 7 in the English.
Come. This is Leviticus chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a woman have conceived seed and born a man child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, according to the days of the separation. For her infirmity shall she be unclean. Verse 3, and in the 8th day of the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised. Verse 4, and she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying 30 days. She shall touch no hollow thing, nor come into the sanctuary until the days of her purifying be fulfilled. Verse 5, but if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her separation, and she shall continue in the blood of her purifying 66 days. So I may add to this. This is just Mosai setting up the laws for when women have their children or when women are pregnant. Verse 6, and the days of her purifying are fulfilled. For a son or for a daughter, she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering, and to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation unto the priests. Verse 7, who shall offer it before the Lord and make an atonement for her, and she shall be cleansed from the issue of her blood. This is the law for her that hath borne a male or a female. That's it, sir.
Salat, yeah. So we also have a law for the sisters when they have children. I'm saying, and one of the reasons why is because they need it also helps them to have that time to be able to relax and to heal. How having a baby is you putting your life on the line. You know, these sisters, their life is on the line with having a baby, and you know their body goes through a lot. So now they need to recover also from that too. what I'm saying? Was that it? Brad is Schwartz. We got to call up my yacht. My yacht can call you up.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm out of here. Brad. My yacht.
Present thyself in the registry. Present thyself.
Present thyself in thy registry. The what?
Baik Allah, bangga kaya syam.
My Allah, Bangad, Yanyasha.
Ya basin ya syab rakam.
Ya Bashim Ya Shabrakta. Shabim. For the thing, Rogers. The paper they gave you. This is going to the baby street. So.
Slide. Slide. Right. What's it called? So every posting, people check them on the page.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Come.
So the unclean laws is for a boy is 40 days. You know what I'm saying? You are unclean for 40 days if you have a male child, right? And our tradition is that he gets circumcised on the 8th day. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why that circumcision is it's like you go through that pain, right? For the Most High. You go through some type of pain for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? When you come in and that's what that circumcision is. You know what I'm saying? It's a tradition that we do. It's something that shows to keep us that are separate from the other nations. And also it represents going through a pain, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Young at birth. But it's 40 days for a boy, and it's 80 days for a girl. All right. And that was it. That's but I can read so. Read Hebrew, bro. Then you read English. Don't want to read English. You got two, right? You got one more. I got two. I got these over here. All right, so now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 12, verse 8. And then Leviticus chapter 13, verse 1 through 6. What? Final concept. This is Leviticus chapter 12, verse 8 in Hebrew. Wa'am, la'ah, sama taza'ah, yada, daya, sha, lakwaka, shathaya, sarayam, awa, shanaya, bunya, Yahweh, Akah, La'ila, Wa'akad, Lakata, Lakata'a, Wakapar, Ilaya, Hakahan, Wata Haran. Verse Leviticus chapter 13, verse 1.
Leviticus chapter 13, verse 1. Waya Dakar, Yahweh, Al, Meshach, Wa'al, Aharon, La Amar. Verse 2. Adam, Kaya, Yahweh, Ba'ai war,
Go get your head back.
Basharwa, Sha'ah, Awa, Sepakah, Awa, Baharat, Wahaya, Ba'ai war, Al, Aharon, Hakahan, Awa, Al, Akkad, Mabunyawa, Hakahani, Hakahanyam, Hakahanyam. That's it. Oh, slightly, sir. Verse 3. War aha, Hakahan, Hanagai, Ba'ai war, Habashar, Washa'ar, Washire, Washa'ir, Banagai, Kapad, Laban, Wamar aha, Hanagai, Ima,
No.
Ma'ai war, Basharwa, like Nagai, Tazara'ai, Kawa'a, Wara Ahar, Hakahan, Watama'a, Hakawa. Verse 4. Wa'am, Bahara, Labana, Hawa'a, Ba'ai war, Basharwa, Wa'ai. The scripture you I'm on verse Leviticus chapter 13, verse 4, sir. I'm on the second line. All right. Wa'ai Ayan, Mara aha. Man, Ha'ai war, Washa Ira, Al, Papa, Laban, Waha Shagaria. That's a sub. I think that's a sub. Waha sub. You said shop? Sub. Waha Sagar. Yar. Waha Sagar Yar. The water, sir. Hakahan. Kanagai. Sheba'ai. Yum. Yum. Verse 5. Wara Ahawa. Hakahan. Bayawam. Hashab ya ayah. The water. Wahana. Sorry. Wahana. Hanagai. Aimai. Ba'ayana. Ba'ayana what? Al. Kasha, Hanagai, but I wore. Wahasagaya wa Hakahan, Saba'ai, Yum, Shanaya. Verse 6. Wara Ahal, Hakahan, Atawa, Banya Wam, Hashabaya wa. Second, Hashabaya.
What line you on?
I'm on the first line for chapter 13, verse 6.
Now you want to say, right?
Parakan. Shanaya. Second. Wahana. Kaha. Hanagai. Wala'a. Kasha. Hanagai. But I wore. Watahar. Masapa. Second. Second.
Moses. Same time.
Masapaka. Second. Masapaka.
Oh,
Haya up. That's it, sir.
Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 12, verse 8,
so I can do this.
and then 13, Leviticus chapter 13, verse 1 through 6 in the English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 12, verse 8. And if she be not able to bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles, or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering, and the other for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean. Verse 13. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, and Moses and Aaron, saying, verse 2, when a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising scab or a bright spot, and it be in the flesh of his skin like the plague of leprosy, then he shall be brought unto Aaron, the priest, unto one of his sons, the priest. Verse 3, and the priest shall look on the plague in his skin, in the skin of the flesh. And when the hair and the plague is turned white, and the plague in sight be deeper than the skin of his flesh, it is a plague of leprosy, and the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean. Verse 4, if 2 bright spot be white in the skin of his flesh, and in the sight be not deeper than the skin, and the hair thereof be not turned white, then the priest shall shut up him that hath the plague 7 days.
So basically now we got certain type of things that the Most High require us to do that keeps diseases from spreading throughout Israel. You know what I'm saying? So much though, if you have something that's going on, like a scab or something going on with the skin, you would go to the priest. They would observe it. They would look at it. And through the instruction that was given, they would determine whether this is something that you need to be separated from Israel for a certain amount of time, or this is not something that's that serious for you to be separated from Israel. And we got every law that we had, like the Christian church break this stuff down to us, like following these laws would be a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is too much to do when this is things that an intelligent person with common what you would want to do. These are things that, you know what I'm saying, that really doctors do it. We already do it, but really the origin of what us doing it is right here from these scriptures.
Right.
It's from the nation of Israel.
Right.
We already separate ourselves. Listen, when people have a cold or when people have COVID, you separate them from the family, right? They go in a quarantine. This is a quarantine. You understand? But when you go into the church, the devil has brainwashed them into thinking that these laws are extra work that is not required for us to do, that is unnecessary for us to do. And so unnecessary that the church considers this a sin. This is how you know, and I ain't gonna go too much longer, but this is how you know that the pastors are not for the people. Because if they read this, they will understand this is a quarantine. You know, if they studied it, they would see that. But that was it though.
Oh, good. Verse 5. And the priest shall look on him the seventh day, and behold, if the plague in his sight be at a stay, and the plague spread not in the skin, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days more. Verse 6. And the priest shall look on him again the seventh day, and behold, if the plague be somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean. It is but a scab, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. Verse 7. So, just checking. No, that's it, sir.
Yeah, that's Now we're going to be reading. Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 13, verse 7 through 13, first in the English, then in the Hebrew.
Okay. This is Leviticus chapter 13, verse 7. Wa'am, Pasha, Sa Pasha, Hamas,
So that's I think that's Kapasha.
Tapasha, the water, sir. Tapasha, Hamasapaka, but I wore Akaria, Hara Asawa, Ow, Hakahan, Leta Harasawa, Wana Ra'a, Saka, Rana Wa, Aha.
Where you at?
I'm on the third line for verse 7.
Oh. Kind of complicated.
There's a ha at the end.
I think he told me something about the other being at that thing, but I'm not really sure. So I would just say hi.
Okay. Wana Ra'aha, Shadaya, How, Hakahan. Verse 8. Ra'aha, Hakahan, Wahana, Pushatha,
Pasha.
Pusha, Pusha.
Oh, Pasha. We have to put by ourselves the shit and the third together, which is shot. And then it's her. Shot.
Pasha, Hamasapaka. But I wore Watama Awa, Hakahan, Taza Ra'ai, Hawa. Verse 9. Naga'ai, Taza Ra'ai, Kaya, Zahaya, Ba'adam, Wahawa Ba'a, Ow, Hakahan. Verse 10. Wara'ah, Saki, Wara'aha, Hakahan, Wahana, Sha'a, Labana, but I wore, Wahaya'a, Hapaka, this one, Shire,
Where you at?
I'm on the second line for verse 10. So
Where you at? I wore. Which one?
after Hapaka, it's a Sha'ir. Sha'ira. Because there's no open hand, it's Sha'ira. Okay.
Sha'ar. I think that's Sha'ar. Sha'ar.
Sha'ir. The water. Laban. Wamakaya. Sake. Wamakaya. Bashar. Kaya. Basha'a. Verse 11. Tazara'ai. Never Shana. Hawa'a. Ba'ibor. Bashawa. Sake. Basharwa. Watama'a. Sake. Watama'awa. Hakahan. Ah. Yashagaranawa. Sake. Wasagarana. It's a gun of one.
Where you at, verse 12?
Verse 11, sir. After Al is Yasagar.
Yasagar.
I think it's Yasagarnawa.
That's one.
One.
Yasagar one. Yasagar one.
Yasagarwan. Second.
The ra and the no together. One. Yasagar one.
What's a Garanwa? Kaya. Tama'a. Hawa'a. Verse 12. Wa'am. Karawa. The para. Hatazara. 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 There you go. Hatazara. But I wore. Wakasa tha. Hatazara. Call. I wore. Hagana'ai. Second. Hanaga'ai. There you go. Hagana'ai. Mara shawa. Wa'ai. Regal yawa. Lakal. Mara aha. Ayanya. Hakahan. Verse 13. Wara ha. Hakahan. Wahana. Kasa'a. Second. Kasa. Kasatha. Kasatha. Hatazara'ai. Call. Basharwa. Watahar. Hanaga'ai. Kalawa. Hapai. Laban. Tahawar. Hawa'a. That's it.
Yes, beautiful description.
Okay. We'll be reading Leviticus chapter 13, verse 7 to 13 in English.
Here's the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 7. But if the scab spread much abroad in the skin, after that he hath been seen of the priest for his cleansing, he shall be seen of the priest again. Verse 8. And if the priest see that, behold, the scab spreadeth in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a leprosy. Verse 9. When the plague of leprosy is in man, then he shall be brought unto the priest. Verse 10. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the rising be white in the skin, and it have turned the hair white, and there be quick raw flesh in the rising, verse 11, it is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. Verse 12. And if leprosy break out abroad in the skin, then and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that hath the plague from his head even to his foot, wheresoever the priest looketh. Verse 13. Then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the leprosy have covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean. That hath the plague, it is all turned white, he is clean. He is clean. That's it.
See, I just want to add too, like every law that we have in Israel, all of these laws that he gave us when we came out of Egypt, they was all to protect us.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? To make us stronger. You know what I mean? To keep us together, to keep us healthy. So when a Christian church tells you that the law is done away with, they're telling you that your brotherhood, they're telling you that the Christian church is telling you that hell is here. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine there's plagues being spread around everywhere. That's chaos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hell. You know what I mean? Because all of these laws are given us to protect us, keep us healthy, keep us safe, and keep us stronger in our brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Without us having the law of the plagues and the leprosy and all of that stuff, everybody's sick. And now everybody is getting unalive from sickness. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to imagine that whenever those Christians talk about the law being done away with, you know what I'm saying? They're really trying to create chaos. And that's why the Christian church is the way it is. That's why T.D. Jakes is in the news. That's why Cracklow Doc. That's why what's his name with the kids that passed away, who caught HIV. You know what I mean? Someone that was messing with the little kids. I think that was him. Yeah, that's why all of that stuff is like that. Because the law is done away. But that was it. All right, we're gonna get into what we at now. Leviticus 13:21.
Yeah, that's right. Leviticus 13, verse 14 to 20.
Now we're gonna read Leviticus 13, verse 14 through 20, first in the English. First in the Hebrew.
Leviticus chapter 13, verse 14. Waba Yawam, Hara Awa, Bawa, Bashar, Kaya, Yatama'a. Verse 15. Wara Aha, Hakahan, Habashar, Hakaya, Watama Wa, Habashar, Hakaya, Tama'a, Hawa'a, Tazara'ai, Hawa'a. Verse 16. Hawa, Kaya, Yeshawa, Habashar, Hakaya, Wana Hapa, Wana Hapa, Lalaban, Waba'a, Al, Hakahan.
Take it now. Can you look on the camera?
I want him to pick her up.
Okay.
Verse 17.
You get it? What's it?
What was the
Hawa, Ahawa, Hakahan,
Pick her up.
Wahana,
What's the plan?
Nahapa, Hanagaai, Lalaban, Watahar, Hakahan, Hanagaai, Tahawar, Hawa'a. Verse 18. Wabashar, Baya, Yeah, it's like it. Yahweh, Bawa, Ba'arwa, Shakayan, Wana Rapa, Wana Rapa'a. Verse 19. Wahaya, sorry. Bamak, Bamakwawam, Hashakaya, Sha'a, Labana, Awa, Bahara, Labana, Adamada. Oh, sorry. Which verse you want? Verse 19. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Bahara, the last word. Sir. It's after Labana. I think it's Adam. Awa. I think it's what? Adama.
You said the second line after Labana.
Kind of concept.
Yeah, it's Hawa. I made a mistake. It's Hawa. See? Labana, Labanawa, Labana, Labana, Hawa. Sha'a. Right? So it's just Hawa.
Awa. Ha.
Oh, you on the third line.
Con.
Oh, so you was at Adam, Mada, Ma, Ada, Mada, Ma.
Adama Dama. The water. Ha. Hakahan. Verse 20. Wara'aha. Hakahan. Wahana. Mara'aha. Shapal. Man. Ha'aiwar. Washa'ira. Hapa. Laban. Ma'awa. Hakahan. Naga'ai. Tazara'ai. Hawa'a. Bashakayan. Paraka. Paraka. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 13, verse 14 through 20 in the English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 14. But when raw flesh appeareth in him, he shall be unclean. Verse 15. And the priest shall see the raw flesh and pronounce him to be unclean, for the raw flesh is unclean. It is a leprosy. Verse 16. Or if the raw flesh turn again and be changed unto white, he shall come unto the priest. Verse 17. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the plague be turned into white, then the priest shall pronounce him clean. That hath the plague, he is clean. Verse 18. The flesh also, in which even in the skin thereof was a boil, and is healed. Verse 19. And in the place of the boil there be a white rising, or a bright spot, white and somewhat reddish, and it be shewed to the priest. Verse 20. And if when the priest seeth it, behold, it be in sight lower than the skin, and the hair thereof be turned white, the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy broken out of the boil. And that's it.
Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 13, verse 21 through 27, first in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 21 through 27 in Hebrew. Wa'am, Yarana, Hakahan, Yahana, Ayak, Ba, Sha'ar, Laban, Washa Pala, Ayana, Slacket, Ayanana, Mak, Ha'aiwar, Waha Ya'a, Kaha, Waha Sagay, Slacket, Waha Sagayarwa, Hakahan, Ba'aith, Yum Yum, verse 22, Wa'am, Pasha, Da Pasha, Ba'ayar, Wa Tama'a, Hakahan, Aqua, Nagai, Ha Wa'a, verse 23, Wa'am, Thaka Daya, Tha'imad, Haba Hara,
Da'imar.
Slacket, Tha'imad or Imar? Slacket, Tha'imar, Haba Harath, La'a, Pashatha, Irabath, Hashachayak, Hawa'a, Wata Harwa, Hakahan, verse 24, Awa, Bashar, Kaya, Ya Haya, Ba'ira, Wa. It's like, or it might be Ba'ira, Ba'ir, Wa, Makawath, Ash, Waha Yatha, Macha Yath, Hama Kawa, Ba'arath, Baharath, Labana, Adama, Daman, Awa, Lamana, verse 25, Wara Aha, Atha, Hakahan, Wahana, Hapak, Sha'ar, Laban, Baba Harath, Wama Ra'aha, Imak, Man, Ha'aiwar, Tazara'ith, Hawa'a, Bama Kawa, Paraka, Bara Slacket, Paraka, Wata Ma'a,
Ain't it was Barak.
Parak, Kauka, Parak, Wata Ma'a, Aqua, Hakahan, Nagai, Tazara'ith, Hawa'a, verse 26, Wa'am, Yara Ana, Hakahan, Wahana, Ayan, Baba Harath, Sha'ir, Laban, Washa Pala, Ayana, Nana, Man, Ha'aiwar, Watha Wa'a, Kaha, Waha Sagayarwa, Hakahan, Shaba'ith, Yum Yum. Verse 27. Wara Ahawa, Hakaha, Hakahan, Baya Wan, Hashabya Ayam, Pasha, Tha Pasha, Ba'aiwar, Wata Ma'a, Hakahan, Aqua, Nagai, Taza Ra'ith, Ha'awa. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 13, verse 21 through 27 in the English.
This is Leviticus chapter 13, verse 21 in Hebrew and in English. But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hairs therein, and if it be not lower than the skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. Verse 22. And if it spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, for it is a plague. How many verses? Verse 24. Or if there be any flesh in the skin thereof, there is a hot burning, and the quick flesh that burneth have a white bright spot, somewhat reddish or white. Verse 25. Then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the hair and the bright spot be turned white, and it be in sight deeper than the skin, it is a leprosy broken out of the burning. Wherefore the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of a leprosy. So these are like in a hospital, like hospitals have procedures in case for diseases, like a baby if they have a deformity. But in the days of old, for leprosy, this is a law that is followed that the priest must know. This is like a procedure that they follow. Verse 26. But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hair in the bright spot, and it be no lower than the other skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. And by shut him up, when he's saying by shut him up, we give him 7 days. Verse 27. And the priest shall look upon him the 7th day, and if it be spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy. So when you see in the Bible, when he says when they shut him up, it's kind of like giving, like I'll give the baby 7 more days. I'll give the baby maybe 6 more days. It's like no. Finish. Okay. I'll give him like 7 more days. I'll give him like 8 more days. It's kind of like a doctor, like they'll see and they'll give yourself a few more days to check if they'll confirm whether you have the disease or not. So in the days of old, when they said they'll shut him up, it's like they're giving him 7 more days to see if this rash or this skin may spread even further. So this will know if this leprosy or not. That's it. That's it. That's all. Scriptures. This one more second. Try to go read it. Try to get through some. No, is that it in the English?
Oh no, it's in the Hebrew, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say some last to see scripture.
Leviticus chapter 13, verse 28 and 34.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 28 through 34 in Hebrew. Wa'am, Thacha, Thaya, Tha'ima, Harat, La'a, Fasha, Fa, Ba'awar, Waha Wa'a, Kaha, Sha'af, Hama Kawa, Hawa'a, Wata Harwa, Hakahan, Kaya, Taza Radat, Hama Kawa, Hawa'a. Verse 29. Wa'a, Yash, Awa, Asham, it's like Asha, Kaya, Yahaya, Bawa, Nagai, Bara'ash, Awa, Bazakwan. Verse 30. Wara, Aha, Hakahan, Ath, Hanagai, Yahana, Mara Aha, Wa, Aimak, Mun, Ha'aiwar, Wabwa, Sha'ir, Tazahab, Dak, Wata Ma'a, Athwa, Hakahan, Nathak, Hakwa, Hawa'a, Tazara'ith, Hawa'ash, Ha'awa, Hazakwan, Hawa'a. Verse 31. Wak, Ya, Yara, Aha, Hakahan, Avnagai, Hafnathak, Wa, Hana, Ayan.
Sorry, so
Verse 31. For chapter 13, verse 3. Wahana, Ayan, Mara, Aha, Wa, Aimak, Man, Ha'aiwo, Washa'ir, Shachar, Ayan, Bawa, Wahasagayar, Hakahan, Ath, Nagai, Hat-Nathak, Shaba'if, Yum Yum. Verse 32. Wara'ah. Wara'aha. Hakahan. Ath. Ha-Nagai. Bayawam. Hashabaya. Aya. Wahana. La'a. Pasha. Ha-Nathak. Wala'a. Haya. Bawa Sha'ar. Taza. Ha. Wama Ra'aha. Ha Nathak, Ayan, Aimak, Man, Ha Iwar. Verse 33, Wahatha, Galak, Wa'ath, Ha Nathak, La'a, Ya Galak, Ha Waha Sagayar, Hakahan, Ath, Ha Nathak, Shaba'if, Yum Yum, Shanaya. Verse 34, Wara Aha, Hakahan, Ath, Ha Nathak, Bayawam, Ha Shabayaya, Wahana, La'a, Pasha, Ha Nathak, Ba'aiwa, Wa Mara, Wa Mara'awa, Aya, Nun, Wa, Aimak, Man, Ha Iwar, Watahar, Athwa, Hakahan, Wakabas, Bugadaya, Watahar, and that's it.
Now we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 13, verse 28 and 34 through in the English.
This is Leviticus chapter 13, verse 28. And if the bright spot stay in its place, and spread not in the skin, but it be somewhat dark, it is a rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce them clean, for it is an inflammation of the burning. Verse 29. If a man or woman have a plague upon the head or the beard, verse 30, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry skull, even a leprosy upon the head of or beard. Verse 31. And if the priest look on the plague of the skull, and behold, it be not in sight deeper than the skin, and that there is no black hair in it, then the priest shall shut him up that hath the plague of the skull for 7 days. Verse 32, and in the 7th day of the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, if the skull spread not, and there be in it no yellow hair, and the skull be not in the sight deeper than the skin. Verse 33, he shall be shaven, but the skull shall he not shave, and the priest shall shut him up that have the skull 7 days more. Verse 34, and in the 7th day the priest shall look on the skull, and behold, if the skull be not spread in the skin, nor be in the sight deeper than the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him clean, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. That's it, sir.
Up here, Mike.
It's not coming in. Not running in.
La Yasha Allah.
All right. 21.
I might, men of Israel, I mind you.
Which means
Which means to rise and face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer, verse in the English.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadah. Hayah. Simcha. Yahweh. Malak Wata. Laba'ah. Ratazayah. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arakazah. Kawab. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanaw. Become. Call. Bewam. Basalak now. Kabawak now. Basalak now. Kabawak now. The Ba'aya now. What the Sayawam. Hawashaya now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakab. Kamalak. Waka'ala. Waka'ala. La'awalamyam. Amar. And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That kingdom come. That will be done. In earth. As is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Give us our debts. As if we give our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. This is a kind of power. Yahweh. Bahashim. Yahushua. Barak. Baba Kushah. Lathan. Kol Makara. Kol Marawa. Hakat. Atahar. Salatia. Hamatazarayim. Hakat. Lahakim. Hamakim. Hakat. Arakakwa. Hatama'ala. Nagarashan. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. And in English, Yahweh. And name Yahushua. Give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. The power
and all manner of disease.
and the power to heal all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. And then Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. This is blessed Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Barak now. Wa Yashara'al. Wahabayah. Support. Barak. Ba'ashim. Yahushua. The water among. And in English, Yahweh. And then Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. Yahweh. And then Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
What?
This is the blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
What Yahweh Shai?
What Yahweh Shai?
What Yahweh?
What Yahweh Allah?
What Al-Bahari?
What Bahari?
Mataza Baya. Alawat Yahan.
Alawat Yahana.
Alawat
Ha Alawati.
Hasarayim.
Hasarayim.
Akwatazayan.
Hakuzadayan.
Hakwatat. Hakyayo. Hakyayo.
Hakayayawi.
What Akwatin.
Wahawati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Shim Yahweh.
Bashim Yahweh.
The water man.
What Aman.
No, keep going out of the way. Going out of the way. Go. Go. Go.
Bless you, and in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohanan.
Commander General Yahweh.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers. The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
And name Yahweh Shai.
And name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. These are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Said evils and curses.
Said evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak up. That speak against it.
That speak against us.
The prophets, the teachers,
The teachers.
the princes, the princes, the priests,
The priests.
the Israelite brothers,
The Israelite brothers.
in the school,
And the school.
said evils and curses,
Said evils and curses.
punishment and destruction,
Punishment and
to
destruction.
the heathen,
To the heathen.
and shake loose the church,
And shake loose the church.
of the rich of Israel,
Of the rich of Israel.
that refused to give to the school,
That refused to give to the school.
force their riches,
Force their riches.
to enter into thy sanctuary,
Into thy sanctuary.
said evils and curses,
Said evils and curses.
punishment and destruction,
Punishment and
to
destruction.
the Edomites,
To the Edomites.
and the nation,
And the nation.
and the drug
The
dealers,
drug dealers.
court system,
Court system.
prison system, Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood.
all the governments are added.
All the governments are added.
Amalek synagogues and all.
Amalek synagogues and all.
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope, Islam,
Islam.
Christianity,
Christianity.
Egyptology,
Egyptology.
militia, Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads,
Skinheads.
Positive
Positive.
the gay, the lesbian,
The lesbian.
spies,
Spies.
workers of witchcraft,
Workers of witchcraft.
that's the space program,
That's the space program.
Army, Navy, Apple,
Green.
Wall Street,
Wall Street.
open up the internet,
Open up the internet.
and the airwaves,
And the airwaves.
the cable access
The
channel,
cable access channel.
and the radio channel,
And the radio channel.
convict the spirit,
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people,
of any of thy people
that seek to stop
that
us,
seek to stop
and bring swift destruction,
And bring swift destruction
to all the heathens,
to all the heathens
that stand in the way,
that stand in the way,
trying to stop us,
trying to stop us,
broadcasting your word,
broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth,
throughout the planet Earth.
let loose all the plagues,
Let loose all the plagues.
let loose all the
Let
plagues,
loose all the plagues.
cause them to go to and fro,
Cause them to go to and fro.
through the earth,
Through the earth.
and consume them,
And consume them.
and the plagues,
The plagues.
and Salakia, the house, Salakia, let the plague shake the house of the thief,
Let the plague shake the house of thee.
and the murder,
And the murder.
let Yahweh Shai,
Let Yahweh Shai.
Michael and Gabriel,
Michael and Gabriel.
come down with the flying sauce,
Come down with the flying sauce.
and punish all the heathens,
And punish all the
that
heathens.
come up against us,
They come up against us.
as we speak thy words,
As we speak thy word.
cause it to be known
Cause it to be known.
by all
All.
that it is the angels that have done it.
That it is the angels that have-
cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media,
through the media.
throughout the whole world,
Throughout the whole world.
cause them to shake at thy come.
Cause the shake of thy
In the
coming.
name of Yahweh Shai,
Name Yahweh Shai.
thank you always,
Thank you always.
so be it.
So be it.
1, 2, 3. I think we will. I think we will. Yeah.
This concludes the Sabbath service. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Sar, which means to turn. Men of Israel, Amad Shabbat, Amad Barak,
Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakadam.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakatham.
Yezra Matah, fuck it. Snowfish. Mezra Matah, Class is, oh. Class dismissed.
Stop it. Listen to, yeah. Confused thing on teacher.
No.
I got it. Just hold on.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West.